Hello, fellow mystics. If this psychic reading found you, it means there's something this week that you've been working on or you've been focusing on will backfire. Something you really thought would work out and you've put a lot of attention and loving care into that project or thing will backfire. But I don't want you guys to feel discouraged. This reading, you're getting it because I feel like the reason this thing is going to backfire is because of a divine impasse. A divine impasse is when our spirit guides prevent us from accomplishing a certain goal, because if we were to accomplish that goal, it would lead into an unhealthy situation or a dangerous situation for that matter. Or they're preventing us from achieving that goal because there's something better out there. They want us to focus our attention on something else because that something else is going to bring us more emotional fulfillment or more stability. And I feel like the reason you guys are being told to redirect is because whatever it is that you're working towards was something that you thought would bring you some form of financial stability with this treasure island over here. But you're being told what you're focusing on, yes, might bring you the financial stability that you want, but it will take way longer for you to reach that treasure island. A turtle moves very slowly, okay? And so I feel like the universe is telling you there's something better out there, maybe a horse or a whale, or which is the fastest moving fish in the sea? I don't know. I was about to say seahorse. It's not a seahorse. But anyway, they're saying there's something out there better, something that will take you to the financial stability that you seek much faster than what you are focusing on right now. And so your spirit team decided to make that thing backfire so that they redirect your attention to that other thing. And in this reading, we're going to see what this thing is. And whatever this thing is going to bring you some form of growth, okay, with this regeneration card over here. So this is not an entirely negative reading. There is some constructive feedback coming through, but just know there's something you've been working at for a very long time in the past with this Imagine card over here. It's an idea that you've put in a lot of time and energy into, will backfire, okay? And for some of you, maybe it has already backfired and now you got this reading because you want to know why it backfired, okay? So these are going to be our anchor cards because this is what inspired me to do this reading. So now let's ask the universe, your spirit guides. And in fact, as I was meditating, Archangel Michael is the angel who wanted to come through. And right now, as I'm recording this, it started raining. And before it started raining, I could hear thunderstorms. And usually in tarot, whenever you see storms, it's an indication that something big is about to happen in your life. And whatever thing this is, it may be something that causes you to feel uncomfortable, but that uncomfortability is meant to happen because the storm is coming to clear the path for something better. It's not coming to destroy. You got this regeneration card, okay? So whatever storm will come into your week that will cause that thing you're working on to backfire, know that it is a storm that is coming to clear the path for something better to come in, okay? For something that will allow you to grow much faster, that will allow you to attain the financial stability that you seek much faster, or even emotional stability. Maybe for some of you, this is to do with love, okay? For some of you, it's to do with love. For another group of you, it is to do with financial stability. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a collective reading. Not everything here is going to resonate with you. I may be talking about someone else's story. So either financial stability or emotional stability, okay? So the storm that is coming your way this week is coming to clear the path for something better to come into your life. And that is why you got this reading, to prepare you, okay? If it's already happening, this is just an assurance that something better is coming, okay? Hang in there, don't give up, okay? But if it hasn't yet happened, this is just a warning to get you prepared, to tell you that when this thing happens, this is the step that you should take, okay? So now let's look at why did this thing backfire, okay? I've already talked a little bit about it. I feel like it is a divine impasse because there's something better out there for you and the universe wants you to shift your focus, change tracks. So why is this thing going to backfire, or why did this thing backfire? Spirit, Archangel Raphael. Oh yeah, I was talking about Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael is a spirit guide who's coming into your reading today to give you guidance messages, and Archangel Raphael is connected to the heart chakra. And I feel like the reason they're coming through right now is because they're saying they feel like you're heartbroken, okay? You're going to be heartbroken when this thing backfires, but they're telling you, don't worry. Your heart, whatever's cracking open your heart is happening for you and not to you, okay? This thing backfiring is going to be like a blessing in disguise, okay? And look at the card that came up. 8 of Cups in reverse, okay? The 8 of Cups is all about letting go of what does not serve you, okay? And when it comes in reverse, sometimes cards coming in reverse is just amplifying the energy of the card. It doesn't mean the opposite meaning. So when it comes in reverse, it's further telling you that the reason this thing backfired is because it was not serving your highest good. It was not going to take you to the financial stability that you seek or the emotional stability that you seek as fast as you want to get there. If anything, it was going to slow you down and cause you to use so much more energy and effort to attain that emotional and financial stability that you seek. So Spirit had to put a stop to it because it's like you guys were not hearing. I feel like this is also a message from your ancestors. Your ancestors have been trying to contact you to give you guidance on how you can build a better life for yourself, but you've not really been understanding the messages from them, so they're sort of causing this catastrophe to happen in your life to get your attention, and then so that you get this reading, okay? So whatever the reason this thing backfired is because it was not serving your highest good, and your spirit guides want you to focus on something else. Are you saying this is your treasure island, the thing you thought would bring you so much joy, but are you saying your back is facing against it? This is your higher self. Your higher self knows that this thing that you're focusing on is not going to bring you the happiness that you want. There's something better out there. And guys, as I'm recording this, we're moving into a new moon in Capricorn. So if you get this during the new moon in Capricorn, this is a timeless reading, but if you watch this just before the new moon in Capricorn, know that on that new moon in Capricorn, your spirit guides are going to reveal to you the path that you should take, the better path, okay? Now that you've let go of this option, now that this thing has backfired, your spirit guides are going to reveal the better path for you, okay? Or this thing might actually backfire around that time, either just before the full moon, just before the new moon, or after, or during the new moon, okay? Or for some of you, you are finally going to see the best path to take to attain that financial stability and emotional stability that you want during the full moon, okay? So whatever it is that is going to backfire or has backfired is because it is not serving your highest good. There's something better out there, and your higher self is trying to guide you and tell you to refocus your attention to something else out there, okay? So see it as a blessing in disguise. If you were to continue on this path, you'd spend so much energy and time on this thing and not yield the results you wanted, okay? So now let's look at what should be your next step, okay? When this thing backfires, what should be your next step and what should be your mindset? I hope the sounds of the rain pouring is not too loud. I feel like the rain is just your spirit guides blessing this reading and reiterating what I said earlier, that this storm is coming to clear your path for something better, okay? It's not coming to break down your house. It's coming to open you up to better opportunities by clearing your path, moving every obstacle that was on your path. It's going to be washed away by this storm, by this thing backfiring, okay? So remain optimistic, hold your vision. Okay, I feel like all these cards are in reverse. Okay, I guess so. Anyway, so the King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups usually represents, so what step should you take? Okay, so the King of Cups usually represents an energy of someone who's very emotionally stable, someone who uses both their mind and their heart to make decisions. They don't let their emotions dictate all their choices. They use both their heart and mind to make decisions. Also, they don't let their logical mind prevent them from following their passion, okay? So the message coming through here with it coming in reverse is don't take. Now, when it comes in reverse, the King of Pentacles the King of Cups can sometimes be regarded as someone who's very moody and sort of like a drama king, in the sense of taking everything personally, okay? And you're being told when this thing happens, when this project or thing that you're working on backfires, please do not take it personally, okay? Remember what you've been told. It's a divine impasse. So if there are other people involved in this project, do not start blaming those people for the reason as to why this thing has backfired. Okay, guys? This thing is purely guided by your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are the ones who are going to cause this thing to backfire. Your higher self is the one who's going to cause this thing to backfire because they want to refocus your attention. It's like an impasse. It's like a blockade telling you, no, 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 this is not the path we want you to take. Take this other path. It's like a detour. It's causing you to detour. Okay, guys? So please don't take it personally. Don't start blaming the people around you, and also don't start blaming yourself for why this thing backfired. Okay? That is what you're being told. When this thing backfires, don't take it personally. Move on. Shift your focus. Move on. Ask Spirit to tell you, to show you what you need to focus on that is better for you. And you've been told during the new moon, do things that will heighten your intuition so that you may be able to understand messages from your ancestors who are guiding you to what you need to focus on. If you need my help, a personal reading to reveal what you should focus on, then feel free. The links to my personal readings, where you can book personal readings with me, are in the description of this video. Okay? So don't take this personally. Don't blame anyone, and don't blame yourself. This is purely Spirit's fault. Okay? It's no other person's fault. So don't take this personally when it happens. Okay? So now let's see what's the next. What else does Spirit want us to know? Spirit, what else do you want us to know? What else do you want us to know, Spirit? Judgment. Exactly. I told you this is a karmic event. This is fate taking place. Okay? Whatever's happening is taking you to the life you are meant to live. Okay? This detour that you're going to take, you're literally going to stumble into your destiny. You're literally going to stumble into the life you were born to live. The Judgment card in Tarot usually represents karma and rebirth. Okay? But usually it's a rebirth that is putting you into the truest path of your soul. You're now stepping into your soul's calling. Once you take this detour, you're now stepping into your soul's calling. So this is fate. This event is a fated event. Okay? So now let's get final guidance messages from your spirit guides as to what you should know. What else should you know? What else should we know? So guys, please don't take it personally, okay? This is a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. In fact, I want you to comment that. Leave a comment in the comment section, right? Thank you, Spirit, for this blessing in disguise. Thank you, Spirit, for this blessing in disguise, okay? That will be your way of showing the universe that you're ready to open yourself up to new opportunities. You're ready to accept help from the universe, which is going to show you that better path. Okay, so just right there. Thank you, universe. I'm grateful for this blessing in disguise. Okay, final guidance message from the animal guides. Cardinal, exactly. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. This was a divine impasse, okay? And this is your spirit guide just confirming that you are starting to go off the path. You are starting to shift off your true path with this thing. When you are focusing on this thing, you are getting distracted, and it was taking you away from what you really were meant to do in this lifetime. This Judgment card over here, it was moving you away from your destiny. And so this thing backfiring is the spirit guides taking you back to your correct path. Okay? You are being steered back into your correct path. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into balance. So this is just your guys saying, we had to cause this catastrophe. We had to do whatever it takes to bring you back on the correct path. That is why you're being told, don't take it personally. This is a blessing in disguise. Okay, guys? And then final message, another message, guidance message. So work with Archangel Raphael. Between now and the next new moon, work with Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is going to show you your heart's true desire. Your heart is the one that is guiding you to this path that you're supposed to be on, that is going to bring you the emotional fulfillment and financial stability that you seek, okay? Your heart is the one taking you to the correct path. So tune into your heart chakra. Ask Archangel Raphael to optimize your heart chakra, and you will be able to see where this path that you're being led to is, okay? Right. Final guidance message, Spirit. Okay, heart pick. Choose friends wisely. And I feel like here they're just saying, choose your battles wisely, okay? For some of you, this could actually be literal, okay? So I feel like, remember I said, for some of you, this could actually be a relationship backfiring, okay? If it is a relationship backfiring, you're being told whoever it is that you are focusing on was not the right person for you, whether it's platonic or romantic. And so your spirit guides had to end this relationship, had to cause something to end this relationship, so that you can now be redirected to the people who will serve your highest good, the people who will bring you the love and attention you deserve, the people who are going to help you grow, the people who are going to show you how to improve your life, okay? How to be even more creative so that you attain all your goals with this Imagine card over here. If this is to do with financial stability, this card here usually just says, choose your battles wisely. Whatever it is that you are focusing on that you thought would bring you the financial stability that you seek is going to take forever for you to attain that financial stability. You're going to have to overwork yourself, okay? And yet the destiny that your spirit guides want you to step into requires you to work less in order for you to attain financial stability. I feel like they're telling you this era that they want you to step into requires you to find creative ideas with this Imagine card over here. Find creative ideas about how to generate passive income. But whatever it is that you are focusing on will not allow you to make money more effortlessly, will not allow you to generate passive income. You'll have to overwork yourself just to get the financial stability that you seek. And it's going to take so long for you to get that financial stability, okay? And so they had to put that impasse, cause this thing to backfire, so that they redirect your attention to something that will bring you this financial stability much faster and more effortlessly. I feel like you guys are going to have this mantra of the more you rest, the more money you make. Because with this Imagine card over here, it's telling you whatever ideas that your higher self wants you to focus on right now are going to allow you to be using your intuition to generate money. Okay, and the more you rest, the more heightened your intuition will be, and the more heightened your intuition will be, the more creative you are. The more creative you are, the easier it is for you to come up with ideas that allow you to generate passive income and money in a more effortless way. Okay, so that is your guidance messages for this week. Please do not take this thing personally. When it backfires, do not force things. Let it go and focus on something else. If you don't know what this thing is that you need to focus on and you want to know right now, feel free to book a personal reading with me. But also you can just work with Archangel Raphael to heighten your intuition so that your higher self can start giving you ideas on what this thing is that you should focus on what this new path is that you should focus on. Okay, guys? And as soon as I finish this reading, the rain has stopped. So that means this storm is not going to last for long. Okay? This too shall pass. Okay? I hope this reading has been useful. Remember, comment down below. Thank you, universe, for this blessing in disguise, for you to create that energy exchange between you and your spirit guides to show them that you are ready to listen to what they have to tell you in order for you to attain the emotional and financial stability that you seek. Also, hit the subscribe button and the like button so that this reading reaches a wider audience and more people can get the guidance that they need. Otherwise, I'll see you in your next reading.